so fun.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
See? You can get in there.
Yeah, a good way to stay cool here in the coming days.
Most definitely.
And this weekend,
yes.
it'll be packed.
That it will be. I have no doubt in that. As it's kind of the last little stint of summer.
Yeah.
Right.
Mother Nature is going to play along with that. So we've gone ahead and issued some KOIN 6 weather alert days for Friday into Saturday. That comes as the high heat continues to build and a prolonged number of days in the 90s. The good news is our temperatures will be cooling off into the 60s by sunrise hour. A live look right now out over the Willamette River as all is calm, quiet, and clear with sunshine raining down across our area. 92 degrees, that's where we currently sit, keeping those clear skies well into the early morning hours tomorrow as we fall back into the 70s and eventually the 60s. But really not much to talk about here with our satellite and radar as we remain cloud free, and the winds also behaving themselves out there as well. Now, the National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued a heat advisory for the north central regions of the state of Oregon and the eastern half of Washington as we prepare for high heat. This comes Saturday from about 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. at night, where we could potentially climb up into the mid-90s. So use extreme caution if you do have to be outdoors for a prolonged amount of time. But the month of August has brought high highs with almost triple-digit heat for the first day of the month, but also some pretty cool lows. 69 degrees back on the 23rd. Just about a week or so ago. And overall, when you average everything out, that's put us about a ½ inch warmer than what we would typically see in the month of August. But this is the warmest month of the year on average. But by August 31st, that brand new average daytime high temperature cools us off into the low 80s. Likely going to be surpassing that as a ridge of high pressure continues to build over the western half of the country. The good news is this is only going to be a couple of days. By the time we get into Sunday, Monday, we get this upper level low pressure system to help drag the jet stream further to the south. That helps to cool things down briefly. And when I say cool, I mean low 80s, so putting us back to the seasonal conditions for this time of year. You can see that 81 average line, and we get back to that normal for Monday, Tuesday as we near record-breaking temperatures over the next 2 days, back to the mid to upper 90s. Not likely to tie or break any records, but still something to pay close attention to as we climb back up into the 90s 1 week from today. So the roller coaster ride does continue. So if you are planning on spending any prolonged amount of time outside this weekend, stay hydrated, wear sunscreen, light colored, loose fitting clothing, and also take frequent breaks indoors, especially if you're going to the Oregon State Fair. I know they got a lot of the artistry spots that are AC'd out there because those temperatures are going to be on the toastier side for the next 2 days, back up into the mid 90s. And then Sunday, we start to increase the cloud coverage ever so slightly and cool our temperatures back into the upper 80s. But if you want a big cool down, you just got to head west out towards places like Seaside. Your beach forecast keeping the high UV index at about 6, but our temperature is starting to cool back to about 67 degrees as we work our way into Sunday. Tonight here in the city, calm, quiet, clear, 60 degrees. Tomorrow for the coastline, low 70s, maybe even a few low 80s creeping their way back along our coast and seeing the I-5 corridor back up into the mid to upper 90s, warmer the further south you go. Out towards the east, also feeling the summer sizzle with those 90s, and up in elevation, also getting in on that warming trend with plentiful sunshine. Our 7-day forecast does have Friday and Saturday highlighted in red. That's those KOIN 6 weather alerts, which means you need to stay weather aware. And this is not the first stint of hot weather we've seen this summer. We've had our fair share of the excessive heat. So all of the times that we'd practiced it previously will need to be done again over the next 2 days before we cool things off just in time for the unofficial end to the summer season, which is Labor Day on Monday. So, hey, maybe fire up the grill and sit back and relax with that 80-degree high.
Okay, I know you and I will be here.
We will be
yes,
here.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're taking off.
I'm taking a little trip.
Oh, well, lucky you.
I know, but I'll be back.
Okay,
He'll be back.
That's good to hear.
89.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
People were worried.
I'm sure everyone at home was like really freaking out.
Okay, join us all week here at KOIN 6 as we